with Michael Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Donald Trump's Taj Mahal Casino Resort here on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where tonight Top Rank Incorporated and the undisputed, undefeated King of Beers, Budweiser, presents the Night of the Heavyweights. Let's get things started with 8 rounds. Of course, in the heavyweight division, the referee for this bout is Joe Cortez. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim. He weighs 226 1/2 pounds from Martinville, Virginia. As a professional, his record, 38 victories, 17 defeats and 1 draw, 29 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, the fighting cowboy, James Quick Tillis. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with stars and stripes trim. He weighs 227 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, undefeated as a professional with a record of 24-0, 20 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
All right, gentlemen. The rules were given to you both earlier. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands. Good luck to both of you.
And a look at James Quick Tillis. And he best hope that he is.
And even though it's not exactly a washboard stomach, it's better than what he's had in the past. And Tommy Morrison, a big moment in this young man's career, really big.
Sort of a washing machine stomach.
Such a cynic.
And we are set to go. And I think Tommy Morrison will be all business here. And once again, this is quite a showcase for these young heavyweights. And I think all of them that we see tonight will not only try to win, but try to win in impressive fashion. I think they all feel they need to do that.
These days, you're fighting as a marketer more than anything else in the heavyweight division. You got to make sure you are marketable. You have not seen Tommy Morrison before. He's a young man that has a tremendous left hook. It's gotten better and better as he's moved ahead in the throw, and there you see it against to the body of Tillis. Probably his big knockout weapon.
Morrison able to work the body very well. Still trying to really to get himself back in, but good left hand, down goes Tillis.
I guess he does have a good left hook.
5, 6, 7.
Tillis shakes his head, says, I'm not sure I want a lot more of this. Doesn't appear to be hurt.
Right, I think he's shocked that he got nailed with that punch.
And a right hand gets there also. And incidentally, that was set up by a body shot. Another left hand. Tillis is in trouble.
And this is a very small ring. There is nowhere for Tillis to go. It's about an 18-foot ring. Boy, Tommy Morrison has come out blazing.
And a good combination again by Morrison. A left and a right behind it. An uppercut, and down goes Tillis. Very impressive.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And Tillis is still in a heap of trouble. And as you see, still halfway to go in the first round. Ain't going to take much, folks. Another left hand. I'll tell you what I like about Morrison here tonight is that he's been very patient.
His accuracy is amazing with his punches. This is a very good effort by Morrison, even if we're wondering if Tillis is... Well, there it is.
That's it. And that took 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Or 1 minute and 52 seconds. My addition's never been very good.
But we get the point.
Yes.
They wanted that. James Quick Tillis, you know, he is a trial horse. This may spell the total end of him even as a journeyman. But for this young man, he did something that not many people have done, and that's whack Tillis out right away. And this was a Tillis who came here in pretty decent shape. So you didn't expect him to go that early, to be sure.
And I think in this case you have to look at Tommy Morrison and not at the opponent, because we've seen him fight some guys who aren't even of Tillis' caliber, and he was more impressive tonight. I thought the way he used his punching and set up his big punches was very, very impressive tonight.
And what he showed here is that he could get a guy out who, I mean, it took Frank Bruno 5 rounds, Mike Williams 9, Johnny DeFloy 10. So a lot of people have not been able to knock James Quick Tillis out so quickly. And
we're going to get another chance to look at him here.
There were 3 of these little knockdowns here in the first round. And the first one came courtesy of a very good left hook. He just didn't want to make me a liar when I said his left hook was so good. And there it is, sending James Tillis down. At this point, I don't think Tillis was as hurt as he would be now. Here's the second knockdown. And Morrison crunching him with the left hand and the straight right again. And the accuracy of the punches, there you see the uppercut, a good example. And there would be a third one. There would be a third knockdown, which would invoke the 3 knockdown rule. Morrison pursuing, and as you said, Barry, being very meticulous with his punches and economical as well. And that left hook did the job. And the 3 knockdown rule ended this bout for Tommy Morrison, a superb win.
Well, it really was. Morrison only threw 32 punches in the fight and landed with 20 of them. And I'll tell you, about 10 of those 20 really counted. It was big time. Let's make it official now with Michael Buffer. Mike?
Referee Joe Cortez enforces the 3 knockdown rule. The official time, 1 minute, 51 seconds.